I'm live. Wait for some people to flow into here before I start talking and everything. I got to eat some stuff. Alright, guys. Welcome to today's stream. I am the Weather Warrior, and I'm going to be showing you guys and teaching you guys everything you need to know about Tropical Storm Melissa, which is set to be the most impactful storm of the season thus far. This right here is infrared, and you can see currently Tropical Storm Melissa. This convection to the south is not very, very important. This convection to the north you can actually see rotating as we're going on, and this big plume right here, let me pause this real quick. This plume right here is actually going around the low-level center, which is right in here. This plume right here is going to eventually get wrapped around, and that's when the main tropical hurricane genesis is going to begin. Let's hop over here to weather-wise. And here we are, as you can see. Here is Melissa. Look at this cone. This cone's getting crazy. It's expected to go southeast, northeast, north-northwest, and then northwest, west-northwest, and then just straight west, and possibly even south, even possibly west-southwest. Like, this cone is literally going into a loop-de-loo. Currently is expected to be a Category 4, 145-mile-an-hour hurricane going near Jamaica and possibly making landfall into Jamaica. Like, guys, this is expected to become a major hurricane soon. Look at this rapid intensification. Like, look at this. Only I can measure the amount of nautical miles. Here, let me hop over onto Zoom Earth, and I can. Here's Zoom Earth. Here is Melissa. We're going to measure the distance. Alright, so. Alright, let's go right here. just based off of the cone currently. Guys, it's only 195 miles. It's expected to go from a 45 mile per hour tropical storm to a 130 mile an hour category 4 hurricane in the next 195 miles of track. Could be more, could be less. Like, this is going to go under extreme rapid intensification. Very extreme rapid intensification. But another thing, guys, one more thing I would like to say before we start moving off of the rapid intensification stage, is that this sucker is literally moving at 2 miles per hour. Yeah, moving at a very blistering speed of 2 miles per hour. Look at that. Movement is north at 2 miles an hour. That is like very, very, very slow. Really slow. This right here is infrared on weather-wise of Tropical Storm Melissa, and it is a very big tropical storm, that's for sure. Very big tropical storm. You see that big convective blow up right here? Let's go. Circle. Whoa. Right there. Look at that huge convective blow up right there. Yeah, absolutely huge. Starting to strengthen for sure. Current stats of it are 45 mile per hour winds at 1,000 millibars. Today, yesterday into today, mainly today, it actually has been weakening. As you can see, around this time, yesterday it was at 1,000 millibars, and then as the night went on, it went up to 1,002 and then 1,003. And it was at 1,003 twice today. Like this morning, it was at 1,003. Then it dropped to 1,002. And then it went back up to 1,003. And then now look, down to 1,001, 1,001, and now down to 1,000. I think this next update is going to be below 1,000. I guarantee it almost. It's starting to organize pretty fast. Starting to organize really fast. What the heck? Alright, Dapia is like down for some reason, so guess I'm not using that. Guess we're gonna have to go here. I'll say I'm looking at something. That's why I'm not talking right now, guys. If you're wondering. Alright, found it. Alright, I was looking for this one app right here. I found it. Don't worry. Alright. Yeah, say I don't got anyone watching right now, but that's good. We're chilling. Most of this is for documentation anyways. Icyclonic. Here it is. I'm going to save this. Done. Alright. Satellite and radar. Yep, here's Melissa. Water vapor. There you go. Infrared. Or I'm trying to look for the best one. Probably have to use this one. Yep. Unless you want to use infrared. Look at this loop. Y'all, look at this loop of Melissa. Watch it starting to organize rapidly, actually. It's starting to rapidly organize. I'm going to get a video of this to send to Weston real quick. Alright. There we go. Hold up. Let me go back. Oh, look at this. These are storms in Texas blowing up right now. I did forget, we got severe weather going on actually in Texas and Oklahoma currently. Got a little severe threat, a little marginal risk. See, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, 60-mile-an-hour winds. 70-mile-an-hour observed winds right here. Holy moly, and 2-inch hail. That is a huge storm. We did have a tornado warning earlier with this one storm that is no longer warned. This little sucker right here was tornado warned earlier. Nothing went out of it, but it was tornado warned indeed. Yo, what's up, the Jersey Devil? What is up, Pete? Welcome. 2-inch hail going through the OKC Metro. That is not good. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pete. I'm looking at severe weather right now. Back to cyclonic WX. Here we go. No, loop. I want to go to a loop. Yeah, what's up, Pete? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. This is Tropical Storm Melissa. Make a GIF. Alright, number of frames per second. Wait, so he says I'm making a GIF right now of Tropical Storm Melissa, so you can see its intensification over time. It's starting to intensify pretty fast right now. Look at this. Here it is. Oh yeah, this is nice. Starting to not rapidly intensify, but it's definitely starting to organize over the past hour or so. It's starting to organize, which is not good at all. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can even hear me properly. Can you, Pete, can you hear me well? Just want to make sure. Can you hear me properly? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Yeah, guys, this is Melissa right here. Alright, that is good, Pete. I appreciate it. Alright, time to take out my earbud. What percent's my phone at? Alright, we're good. Pete, how you liking being a moderator? Make you feel good? Alright, enough of that gif. I'm gonna hop over to Weatherwise so I can draw. I do got something I would like to say. Let me not do that. I do believe that this big convection burst right here, I do believe, guys, that this is going to be the, I do believe that this area right here is going to be where Melissa is really going to get its act together and go straight that way and possibly impact Jamaica anywhere around here or just continue out like that. Like, we still don't know, really, but... Oh, yeah. Pete, I'm very happy with your moderating. I appreciate it. But what I'm thinking right now, guys, is the current low-pressure center area right now is around here. This is going to be rotating this way, as you can see. I do believe that this burst right here is very important to surrounding the low-pressure center itself. And I do believe this is going to begin to start rotating this way. And over time, this will build the structure of Melissa and make it start rapidly intensifying into the major hurricane it is expected to intensify to. Yeah, I think it's, guys, I think right now is the moment of no going back. Like, a little bit ago, it was weakening, it seemed like quite a bit, actually. It, weakened down to 1,003 millibars and even got down to 45 mile-an-hour winds. It's currently at 45 mile-an-hour winds, but guys, when the APM outlook came out, this is what it looked like, and it's looking a little bigger and a lot more organized. And it is at 1,000 millibars. I do believe next update it will be low. It will be below 1,000 millibars for the first time. I believe right now is the moment of no going back. Melissa's getting its act together, and it is going to be a long journey ahead. Very long journey ahead. All of Jamaica is under a tropical storm warning. Not all of Jamaica, the outer sides of the outer edges of Jamaica are under tropical storm warning and hurricane watch. I only expect a hurricane warning momentarily. Like, by momentarily, I mean within today or tomorrow. Like, next few hours to tomorrow is when I do expect a hurricane warning to be issued. Yo, what's up, Evan? Welcome to the stream. We got a lot to talk about. I'm going to be live for a while. We got a lot to talk about, guys. A lot. What's your guys' opinion on this? What do you guys think Melissa's going to do? Because a lot of stuff has changed. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes before I get into models, because models are starting to go crazy. I'm going to give it a little bit before I get into models, but I kind of just want to chat with you guys. What do you guys think Melissa's going to do, just off of your personal opinion? Do you guys think it's starting to strengthen again? Yeah, do you guys think it's going to start strengthening again? Where you guys think it's going to go, and what do you think the max intensity of it's going to be? Yeah, it's looking like it's strengthening too, in my opinion. Quite a bit, actually. I think Melissa's getting its act together. Getting her act together, finally. It's about time, am I right? I want to go over here into Texas real quick. We got a lot of severe warnings out here. Today is a slight risk for hail. Tomorrow might be a big day. Yeah, 175. I think 175, 180 is the peak that it's going to get to. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm staying up to the 11 p.m. update. I'm determined to. Yes, it's going to suck trying to stay awake at school tomorrow. I'm staying awake for the 11 p.m. update just to see how it's going. Because I think it might drop below 1,000 millibars at that update. So I want to see if Recon's in it. But first of all, let me go over some severe weather. I know this is supposed to be about Melissa, but guys, we got some severe weather to talk about too. Today was a hail-driven slight risk, which is still currently underway. Most of the slight risk has been used up, but still got potential for some damaging hail and damaging winds going into tonight. Tomorrow might be a big day. Tomorrow might be a little big day. We got a 5% tornado risk out here in west Texas near San Angelo, as well as a large 15% wind risk and a large 15% hail risk. I feel like tomorrow may be upgraded to a 30% hail risk. I think there's a chance for it. And Saturday, day 3 might be a pretty sneaky little tornado threat out here in Texas and Louisiana. Yeah. So weather models are showing definitely some storms all throughout this risk area. I feel like Saturday might be a little sneaky tornado threat. We might see actually strong to intense tornado on Saturday. I'll get into that more. The stream is about Melissa, but we do got some severe weather on the table, guys, which I might have to go live for if it gets out of hand. Anyways, back to Melissa. So wait, I got a question, guys. You ready? Very big question. I would like to know your guys' opinions. Which one do you like better? You ready? When it comes to infrared, do you like this look better right here? This look with the white cloud tops and everything? Or do you like this look better? Which one do you like? I'd like to know your opinion on it. Say it in the chat. Personally, I like this one better right here. This one with kind of the rainbow colors. Yeah. I've had a pretty good day today too. I'm just happy I'm live streaming now. Live streaming always makes my day better. Especially when we got some busy stuff going on. You like the first one? Alright. I will use the first one. Here we go. This is Melissa. Yep, that's Melissa. The left. Oh, well, yeah, obviously the left. I'm talking about the difference between this. You ready? Which one do you like better? This IRG infrared. So this one right here with the white cloud tops and everything, or do you like this one that's more of a rainbow color with black cloud tops? Which one do you like better? I personally like this one better. It just gives a better defined look, I feel like. Or should we use Dvorak? Y'all want to use Dvorak? Which, Melissa's Dvorak is absolutely terrible right now, so we don't need to worry about Dvorak right now. What is this? Ooh, hey now. You like the rainbow? All right. I'm looking through all these. Once Melissa gets more defined and an eye starts popping up is when I will start using Dvorak. Dvorak measures the intensity of hurricanes and tropical cyclones based on their looks. Right here, Dvorak shows 40 knots, 1,001 millibars currently. No, I do not want that. Yeah, Dvorak will be used when Melissa gets an eye, is when I'll start using Dvorak. If we don't have Recon in there. But I'm going to give it another minute or two, and then I'm going to start going into models. Which, you guys ready for models? This is going to be interesting. I've not checked out. I believe 18Z models are out, and I have not checked them yet. Who's ready for models? Say me. Say me in chat if you guys are ready for models. Evan, I would like to say this. So, earlier, let's talk about some 12Z models earlier. Well, models showed Melissa as a category 5 stalling for about 30 hours off the coast of Jamaica. So Jamaica would get Melissa's eye wall for 30 hours straight. They'd get the eye wall of a category 5 hurricane for 30 hours straight. And since the pinhole eye on the models was still over the open ocean, it didn't weaken. It would not weaken at all. So basically, Jamaica was going to be wiped off the map if that were true, which we hope it's not. Because I'm saying this, I'll just say this easily right now, guys. Like, I don't want to say this. I really don't want to say this because it almost makes me tear up. But I believe Melissa, if it is as bad as what we're expecting, could lead to a death toll and an impact that Hurricane Maria had. Hurricane Maria was a very destructive hurricane. It ended a lot of fatal lives. Ended a lot of lives, guys. Look at this. 3,059 deaths. 3,059 people died from Maria, guys. Like, I'm just saying this just due to the fact of how this is setting up and what is expected. I feel like Melissa right here could be a Hurricane Maria type of case scenario if what we're expecting unfolds. A category 5 slamming into Jamaica. Like, I'm not ruling out, I hate to say this, but if people don't evacuate and do proper precautions, I wouldn't count out a death toll over 1,000 people from this. I would not count it out. It makes me really sad to say that, but with what we're expecting, it is the truth of what could possibly unfold with this. Jamaica is a very touristy country. It's a very, I believe it is a pretty mountainous country. Like, I feel like total mass destruction is possible with this, especially the Kingston Metro. I would not be surprised if we do see Melissa get retired after this is all said and done. And if it doesn't, maybe I'm just overreacting to this, but I fully believe that Melissa could be retired due to how bad this could be. If Melissa stalls off the coast, we not only will see very high surf and very high storm surge, but we will also see about 6 feet of rain, which is Harvey level rain right there in Jamaica in a mountainous country. We may see totals up to 15 feet in some areas of mountainous areas. We might see rain up to 15 feet in some mountainous areas, which is absolutely catastrophic. So we're talking about possibly up to 6 to 10 feet of rain in some areas, as well as an eye wall for up to 30 hours possibly in a country that is very populated with over 3 million people. This is going to be a very bad hurricane, in my opinion. I feel like this may be an insane hurricane. I just hope and pray to God that people are going to take the evacuations offers and they're going to use those offers to their advantage because it is needed. I'm not saying that this will happen. I'm not saying that they're going to get 10 feet of rain and 160 mile-an-hour winds for a day straight. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that that's what models were showing. Models were showing that and showing the possibility of that, and it is a possibility. Melissa's moving at 2 miles an hour. 2 miles an hour, guys. It's not expected to speed up at all. I do expect major impacts to Jamaica and possibly catastrophic impacts to Jamaica. I hate to break it to you guys, but this is the part I don't like about being a weather nerd is the feeling in your stomach of knowing that something catastrophic might occur and you're just here peacefully under a roof with beautiful weather outside, forecasting possibly lives being ruined. That's what I hate about weather, but it's something we all have to deal with. I just hope that people that live in Jamaica and Haiti, as well as Eastern Cuba, take the evacuations seriously when they do come out. Alright guys, it is time for models. Let's see what these models got going. 18Z models are out, I believe. Now time for hurricane models. Time for the H-Wharf model. All we can do is pray. Alright, let's do this. So, we got H-Wharf right here. Melissa, let's see what H-Wharf is showing, guys. So, I don't even know where we are right now, honestly. Oh, yeah, there's Jamaica. Alright. Let me turn this down. Alright, you guys ready? Alright, H-Wharf is showing it. Where's Jamaica at? There's Jamaica. Alright. H-Wharf is showing it at 978, 971, 63, 55. Ooh. Alright, around Category 4 strength. Okay. Category 5 strength. Ooh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, my. That is, yeah, guys, that, 5-minute talk I just went over right there, that talk I just did about the insane winds and rain that could be possible with this, H-Wharf is showing that. It's showing a Category 5 eye wall hitting Kingston, 928 millibars, like 928 millibars, hitting Jamaica, moving very slow to the west and hitting Jamaica. Let's see. Guys, it shows Jamaica being impacted by a Category 5 hurricane for nearly 30 to 40 hours is what HWRF is showing. HWRF is showing a worst case scenario right here. It is showing a major destruction on Jamaica is what HWRF is showing. Oh my god. Okay, it also shows eastern Cuba being impacted by Melissa as a Category 4 to possibly a very low-end Category 5. And, yeah, that's a rough start. Let's see what HMON shows. HMON looks like it shows somewhat the same. That is a rough start right there, guys. HMON taking a little longer to develop. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Hold up. HMON shows it impacting Jamaica like once at like 960 millibars, which is like a Category 3, going out to sea a little bit, and then impacting Jamaica again as a Category 3. And then Cuba, eastern Cuba, is like a Category 2, Category 3. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's a little weak to what is expected. I feel like that's a little bit of a weak run right there. I don't know how seriously I'm going to take that, personally. I don't know how seriously I'm going to take that. Alright, this is HAFS A right here. This is HAFS A. Let's see. Whoa. Alright, there we go. Oh my. HAFS A shows it getting really strong. Whew. Sub 930 millibars. I don't know. Alright, so HAFS A shows it getting really strong, sub 930 millibars. And then like tapping eastern Jamaica and then turning north really early. Missing the major part of it is missing Haiti. The major part of it is missing Haiti, it seems like. And then going in between Cuba and Haiti, kind of impacting far eastern Cuba as like a Category 4 or so. And then Bahamas are where that's at. The Bahamas need to watch for that. As you see right here, it goes through Cuba and Haiti as a probably low-end Category 5 almost, it looks like. 938 millibars. I count that as a Category 5. Going between Cuba and Haiti into the Bahamas area. HAFS A is an interesting run right there. Let's see what HAFS B shows. I'm interested about HAFS B. HAFS B kind of shows the same, it looks like. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Where the heck are we? Is that Puerto Rico? What the heck? Why is Puerto Rico right there? Oh, there we are. Alright. Whoa. Alright. Dropping quite a bit. 930 millibars. Barely taps Jamaica, and boom, it does the same thing. Oh, instead it impacts Haiti, northwest Haiti at almost Category 5 strength. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't trust the HAFS right now. I don't feel like it's gonna miss Jamaica. That's the thing. NHC doesn't think it's gonna miss Jamaica either. That's interesting. That is interesting, I will say. And then let's look at the GFS. Let's see what the GFS shows, which I don't know how to feel about what this is about to show. Okay, so that's Haiti. Shows it impacting Haiti at 960 something millibars, which is like a Category 3. GFS has been messed up this entire time when it comes to tracking Melissa, so I don't trust GFS at all. Yet it shows Melissa as a Category 3 hitting southern Haiti, which I don't know about that. Let's look at the Euro. See what the Euro shows. All right, Euro shows something. All right, Euro shows it developing and going south of Jamaica at category 5 strength. 938. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so Euro has it impacting Jamaica at category 5 strength. And then category 4 and impacting Cuba at category 4, category 5 strength. And then going into the Bahamas. Oh my. That is another rough run right there. Really bad run right there. That is not good. So it has it impacting Jamaica at category 4, category at high end category 4, low end category 5, and then impacting Cuba at high end category 4, low end category 5. And then goes into the Bahamas at 960 millibars. That is not good at all. That is very concerning. To say the least. That is concerning, to say the least. Those were models, guys. How you guys feeling about that? How the heck do I work this? Yeah, definitely a number of locations, for sure. Let's look at the European ensembles. Let's look at this. Alright, let's look at this. Sorry, I do not know how to work this, honestly. I've not used Weather Nerds at all. Let's see what Weather Nerds shows. This is Euro ensembles. Whoa. Euro ensembles are all over the place, it looks like. Oh my. Oh my. Look at all those pinks. Those are category 5s, all those pinks. That is not good. Let me zoom into this area. Yeah, the models show a lot of stuff all over the place. That's for sure. I don't know how to use Weather Nerds. I'm going to have to learn to use that before I use it in the next stream, which will be tomorrow. This is current infrared on, yeah, this current infrared on Melissa. See, that northern portion is actually starting to loop around quite a bit. I'll hop over here to weather-wise. Satellite. Look at this. Well, you can see it. So, like, this area, like, it's expanding and all. But, like, you can faintly, very faintly see a little bit of rotation like that. Going out and around it, you can see it. And then you can also see this little plume right here that's sprouting up. You can see it slowly going this way ever so slightly. Watch this loop again and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Yup, there it is. You can see it ever so slightly. Alright, let's look, you know one thing we haven't done? I haven't really looked at Recon yet. We go look at Recon. Let's see what Recon's picking up. Alright. There's number 7 into Melissa. They got that. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, this flight is still going on. Alright, yeah, this flight is still going on. Alright. See what this flight picks up. They're not currently in the area where I believe the low is. The low is right here. Let me delete this. The low is somewhere in here. I do know that. The low is somewhere in here. Here, I'm going to use a better color. Let me use blue for the circle. The low is somewhere in here, guys. No, terrible circle. Like, the low is somewhere in there. We just don't fully know where yet. But that is where the low is. The low is in there somewhere. So we got to find out where the low is. Yeah, it's starting to organize though, guys. It is starting to organize, which is scary. It's time. It is time for it to organize. Let's see what Dvorak is showing. Still 40 knots. Alright, tropical tidbits. Let's see. Alright, yeah, they're Alright, Recon is in this thing. Recon is in this thing. Thank you guys for 2 likes on the stream. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Alright. Got 5 people in here, which is really good. Actually, 3 people went down. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. You guys know what I'm waiting for. So, I'm waiting for the moment that, let me find a different color. Let me go purple. I'm waiting for the moment that this convective burst and this huge, like, part of the storm merge. Like, that's what I'm waiting for, is for these two to merge, and after that is when rapid intensification can go underway, and when an eye can begin to develop, and when the storm will get very menacing looking. So we got another convective burst popping up, I think. Right there. Yep. We got another one popping up as well. Look at that. So we got 3. We got 2 new convective bursts popping up. This big one, and then another baby one starting to pop up, and then we got the main storm itself, obviously. 3 little areas watch for. This convective burst, this area really blew up recently. And now we got some other bursts popping up as well. It's not looking good. We also got a lot of big bursts popping up all the way out here. A lot of convection going up out here. 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 And here. We got a lot of convection going on, guys. Alright, I'm gonna take a 60-second break real quick. I will be right back. I'm gonna leave you guys on the screen right here. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I got some water so my voice doesn't die. I am ready to go see if Recon is picking up anything. Oh yeah, alright. Not really, they are heading out of the storm. I don't know if their I don't know if their mission is done right now. They are heading out of storm though. Currently, the max winds they've got is about like 37 knots or so, which it's about 45 miles an hour. So like it's pretty typical. Lowest millibar is only like 1,003, but again, I also don't know if they were like in the like low pressure center. I mean, lowest they've got is 1,002. So maybe this is weakening once again, and I don't know why it is, but maybe it is weakening again. That'd be interesting for sure. I'm pretty sure I'm like the only one live streaming this right now, which I don't know. Is that good or bad? I think I'm the only one crazy enough to be streaming this. Man, this has been a tropical storm since October 21st. Like, it has literally bounced all over the place in intensity. Like, it's crazy. Do think it's finally on its strengthening trend, though, which is not good. Not good at all. Ooh, wait a minute. Another possible burst is underway. Right in here. Oh, yeah, right there. You guys see it? Because I see it. Look at that. Look at that little baby burst right there. I do believe that is a convective burst about to go up right there. Yeah, I'll say. Pete, you see that? I'm zooming on weather-wise. This right here. It looks like another convective burst is about to go up. We got the main one. More, and then we got this thing popping up. Look at all these bursts going up. This isn't good. Yeah, I think that's another burst. I'm calling it. I think that's another burst. It's starting to organize. Oh yeah. Okay. Guys, it is okay. Yeah, it's happening. You want to know what's happening is the low is strengthening. You can see it. Watch this area right here begin to start turning like this, and watch this little area of convection start going like that. You ready? Watch this in this loop. You ready? You guys are seeing what I'm seeing? This area right here, guys. This section right here is beginning to spin around the low pressure, which means this entire section up here is moving like that around the low. We got it. It's forming. It's forming, guys. I can see it on infrared right now, literally. I can literally see it on infrared. It's forming right now. Alright, I don't know if recon is done right now or not, so I don't know. I hope they're going back into the storm. I don't know, though. What's up, Memphis Couch? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yep, welcome to the stream. We got a long stream ahead still. Still have another hour at least. I'm not trying to stay up too late, though, because I got school, but I could just, like, you know, be tired at school and not really try to do much. Oh, my grades are all good. Ow. Okay. Time for the long road ahead. That's for sure. Recon. Let's look at forecast models. Let's see. 20Z's out yet. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if Recon's going back in. I would assume they do. It says, oh wait, never mind. I don't know if Recon's going in again. Look at this GIF right here. You can see Melissa really begin to organize in this GIF. Oh yeah, you can see Melissa beginning to organize in this GIF. Look how unorganized it is right there, and watch it just continue to organize. Fall apart right there. Fall apart, organize, fall apart, and then begin to really organize right now. Yeah, it's organizing, guys. It is. But yeah, Dvorak kind of uses the shape, the size, and the symmetry of the tropical system to estimate strength of it, and I'm only going to be using Dvorak when Recon is either not in the storm or if the storm already has a defined eye. If an eye has developed and you can see it, that's when I'll start using Dvorak, just to estimate. Because Dvorak usually doesn't really work well if there's no eye, because the eye is like the center of it. Dvorak uses the eye as the base of symmetry. So when the eye develops, I will be using Dvorak more often in streams. Which I think the eye's gonna develop within the next few days, so we don't got much longer. Yeah, I do believe this little area right here that I'm talking about, this little area is a convective burst popping up. Yeah, I believe this area right here is a convective burst. Just personally, I feel like it is, which is not good. Check how severe weather's doing. Yeah, most of it's died off a lot, actually. Alright, so yeah, we're chilling with that. Most of it's just special weather statements. 2 severe thunderstorm warnings currently in place. Whoa, okay. I'm under a frost advisory. Anyways, severe thunderstorm warning, which is southeast of Oklahoma City for 1.5 inch hail, 1.75 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Considerable damage threat because of the wind. Not because of the wind. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind because of the hail. Let me see what Recon's picking up. Let's see. No, Recon is not updating. Alright, Recon's not updating right now, which is interesting. Guess we'll see. I just want to know if they're still continuing into the storm to get data. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was gone for a second. Okay. Yeah, Pete, they usually do. Sometimes, like, some instances, Hurricane Aaron's peak, they don't schedule recon at the correct time, which is why when Hurricane Aaron was currently going north of the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, we missed the peak of Hurricane Aaron when it was most likely 175-mile-per-hour winds, because recon wasn't in it for some stupid reason and wasn't in it for 17 hours. So, yes, they did not send recon into Hurricane Aaron for 17 hours straight, which was a Category 5. So, yeah, we missed the peak of Hurricane Aaron, but recon is usually pretty good when it comes to its timing, just sometimes they mess up. Which, yeah, as you could tell, they messed up with Hurricane Aaron, but that's in our past, so it's whatever. But that was really frustrating. That was one of the first times I've ever realized that recon sucks sometimes. Like, I never knew they would not be in a Category 5 hurricane for that long. Sorry, I am muted myself. I mute myself whenever I'm chewing, just so I don't disturb you guys, because that's kind of like disrespectful. Chewing while you're talking to other people. Anyways, yeah, recons are usually scheduled earlier, not earlier, but like before updates. So the National Hurricane Center has confirmed data for the updates, so they can make a decision on if to upgrade it to this or downgrade it to this or keep it the same. Right now, Recon's going in to see if it's strengthening, which I don't believe it actually is right now based on Recon's, like, based on what Recon is picking up. So, I don't know. I'm interested what they'll pull for the 11 p.m. update. See all those pinks right there, guys, in that northern plume of cloud tops and moisture? Those are negative 80, some pockets of negative 90 degrees Celsius cloud tops. Very cold cloud tops up there, guys, because that's how high up the clouds are going. Let me look up and see. You ready? Okay, so it's glitching. What's up, Tangy? Yeah. Um, I bet you the NHC is very, very like I don't know how to describe it. Like they're very locked in on this storm, I bet. Very locked in on the storm, considering it could have some impacts to the United States with rip currents, but just due to the fact that Jamaica is at a very high risk right now. Also, welcome, Tangy. It's been a little bit since I've seen you on stream. It's been since last night, I believe. It actually isn't that long. I guess I'm just losing my mind. Welcome to stream though. Yeah, I think there's about a 90% chance of it hitting Jamaica as well. I agree with you. 100% agree with you. Yeah, Tangy, what we're seeing right now is we're seeing Melissa organizing right now pretty fast. Starting to get its act together, guys. Which is not good at all. Not good at all. It's getting its act together. You can see it. Look at this. You ready? Look at that little rotation area. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my. Okay, guys, it's official. Whew. It is official, guys. Look at this. The southern convective burst is now merged with the northern portion. They are connected, guys. These two portions are connected now. We've been watching these bursts go up, and they're connected now. Look at that. Very little bit connected. Connected right there. Connected right there. They are connected. Officially. Yeah. I feel like Jamaica should be under evacuation ASAP, which I don't even know if they are. No evacuation orders in place. You read that right there. No evacuation orders in place. Jamaica's not under mandatory evacuation with a potential Category 5 hurricane on the way. That is... We don't know if it's fully hitting Jamaica, but I would be evacuating right now. I would be evacuating right now. If I lived in Jamaica, I'm happy I live in Ohio. I don't got to deal with hurricanes besides Sandy. Boy, oh boy. I remember when I was 2 years old in 2012. I was 2 years old when Hurricane Sandy hit. Man, I remember my trampoline flying. We got hit by Sandy while it was a Category 1 hurricane. Yeah, we got hit by Sandy while it was a Category 1 hurricane in Ohio. Trampoline was gone. Grass got ripped up. Yeah. The strongest winds I've ever seen in my life, and I was only 2 years old. Yeah, that southern cloudburst is now connected to the northern portion. How's your guys' day going, by the way? Just so I can ask. Oh, yeah. Michigan got the effects. Basically, if you were alive at the time, this entire area felt effects from Sandy. When it comes to the winds. This entire area felt effects. Sandy was insane. I'm literally, guys, just to give reference, I live in this area of Ohio right here. I literally live in this area of Ohio, and Sandy made like landfall like somewhere in like this area or something, and I got hit by Category 1 force winds. I got hit by 80-mile-an-hour winds in Ohio from Sandy. It's also because Sandy was about this big of a hurricane. Sandy was literally like this big. Like, it covered the entire East Coast. Sandy was just a true monster of a storm. It's 10:30. Update currently isn't out yet. How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for an hour and 24 minutes already. Update isn't out yet. Oh, I just hit my mic. I'm sorry. That probably shattered your ear, guys. That probably shattered your guys' ears. I'm sorry. Oh. Let's see if Recon is at all. Let's see what Recon's doing. Yeah, Recon's done. Alright, so Recon is out. They're probably not going to upgrade. Yep, Recon's out. I don't think they're going to upgrade to sub 1,000 millibars. Yeah, I'm not too focused on that right now. Literally, I'm focused on a little bit of the severe weather. Today was a slight risk. Tomorrow's a slight risk, and after that's a slight risk. Like, I'm focused on the weather for sure. But I'm mainly focused on Melissa. Melissa might be the storm of the year. Has potential to be. That convective burst is really starting to pop off, guys. This convective burst right here, it's really starting to pop off. You can see it. Yeah, it's really starting to pop off. That convective burst is very healthy. That's for sure. Yeah, nor'easters are bad, though, for sure. We already had one this year. Yeah, this is crazy, Pete. This is crazy. How you guys doing, though? Like, honestly, just how you guys doing? How's your guys' day going? How's your week going? Tomorrow's Friday, finally. It's about time. I'm ready for school to end this week. That's for sure. Ugh. Ooh, that was my fingers. Holy crap. Oof. Yo, Ben. Welcome. Welcome to stream, Ben. It has been a while since you've been in my stream. So Ben, I would just like to say that Melissa is organizing pretty fast right now. You can look at this. So we got one big huge plume up here. And then we have a big convective burst going off and another one, and they're all starting to wrap around like this. Like, I'm pretty confident that this is beginning to organize fast and rapidly. You can just look. Let me make a GIF real quick. You can see I'm using Cyclonic WX right here. Yeah, huge burst of convection. This is Ben, I'm saying this right off the rip. I know I'm not as skilled with hurricanes as you are, but in my opinion, this is the start. That northern burst of convection, this is the start of Melissa's reign of terror. This is the start of it. This is where it's starting to take off. I don't think it's going to be on a weakening trend at all until it begins to actually weaken. Anyways, look at this. This is a wild. This is past like day or something, I believe. You can see when it really starts to strengthen and take off. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been in my chat, Ben. I haven't really talked to you in a little bit because since the season's been quiet. How are you doing, Ben? How are you and Lucky doing? I haven't talked to Lucky much recently either, honestly. I got a new microphone too, if you can't hear it. Alright, it's time to get off of this GIF. See if the NHC advisory is out yet. I just want to see what they're doing with this. Let's see, please tell me. Nope. Alright. Oh, yeah. For sure, Ben. I can guarantee it. My skills may not be the best when it comes to hurricanes, but I can tell this thing is strengthening right now. Look at how huge that northern convective burst got in the past, like, 2 hours. Dude, this is like 5 hours right here. This is 5 hours, and look at that convective burst blow up and that southern one just die. Watch it. It goes from nothing to like a convective burst almost covering Jamaica right now. It's almost, I mean, the convective burst is almost reaching Jamaica. And there's like southern bursts blowing up that are beginning to rotate. Like, this thing is definitely strengthening. I would not be surprised if they actually drop it, like if they up the winds back to 50 miles an hour. Like, millibars, I can understand if they'd keep it at 1,000 flat like it is right now, but I believe the winds are increasing. I think they could pull 50-mile-an-hour winds on this again. It's been stuck at 45 since 8. It's been stuck at 45 since 11 a.m. Almost 12 hours. I think they might upgrade it to 50 again at 11 p.m. Around 60. 60 might be a push, but the thing is that Ben, reconnaissance literally got like 40 knots max, which is weird. Like, reconnaissance didn't get much. Recon got almost nothing. So I don't know if they'll upgrade any further than like 50. I don't even know if they'll upgrade to 50. I feel like upgrading to 50 might even be a stretch because like recon isn't getting anything. I mean, I feel like it needs 50, 55, 60 maybe, but I don't feel like it's going to get it. Ben, also, like I said earlier, I'm going to be using whenever this hurricane begins to get its eye developed during streams, I'm going to start using Dvorak whenever the eye develops. I'm not using Dvorak right now. I'm using just normal infrared, and then once the eye forms on this, which I do believe will form like Saturday, Sunday, I'll start using Dvorak to estimate winds when recon is not in it. So recon's leaving right now. So there's going to be no recon in it. So, like, if it's, like, has an eye at this time and there's, like, no recon is when I'll start using Dvorak to estimate. Yeah, but Ben, I feel like this burst right here is kind of where it's, like, all starting to begin again. Like, it's really been dying out the past hour because of the wind shear, but now it's getting into a really good environment. I feel like this burst right here is the start of where, like, the actual rotation around the low. I feel like the low is beginning to get aligned again. Once the mid-level rotation and the low-level rotation begin to line up is when we'll really start seeing this start strengthening rapidly. Once this once the low pressure begins to get more defined, we're going to be in explosive rapid intensification. Welcome, Joel Matthews. Welcome to the stream for tonight. I still got to wait for the NHC advisory to come out. Nope. Where are my glasses at? Why are my glasses gone? Oh, there they are. Say, I need to get my glasses. Hold up. Ow. We're good. Oh, yeah. Very dangerous situation for Jamaica right now. Very dangerous. Jamaica is not under a mandatory evacuation right now, even though they need to. Like, if a mandatory evacuation is not put out by tomorrow, I will begin to start sweating in anxiety. Like, mandatory evacuation needs to be put out right now for Jamaica. Like, right now. They can't wait any longer. If it's not out by tomorrow, I will begin to start getting nervous and anxious. Oh, yeah. Not just that, but also the fact that this might stall out, like, either over Jamaica or just off the coast of Jamaica. Like, there's models that literally show this sucker stalling off the coast of Jamaica as a Category 5 for 30 hours straight. Dumping, like, 6 feet of rain and 165 to 175 mile-an-hour winds for 30 hours straight on Jamaica. Like, dude, mandatory evacuation needs to happen right now. Right now, mandatory evacuation. Like, if I was in Jamaica, I would be evacuating right now. Once it gets to Saturday, it is too late. By Saturday is when tropical storm force winds are going to start impacting Jamaica, I believe. I think by Saturday, definitely tropical storm force winds in Jamaica. So, evacuations need to go underway right now. Yeah, Jamaica's in for a ride. In for a ride of a lifetime. My room is so cold. Now that it's winter, my room is like the furthest away from the heater. So like in the winter, my room gets so cold. But then during the summer, my room gets so hot. I doubt, Pete, I doubt they're doing that personally. I feel like they're just holding off for, like, I don't know. I feel like they're holding off just due to the fact that there's still uncertainty, but there's probably a 90 to 95% chance Jamaica's going to get heavily, heavily impacted or destroyed by this. Oh, yeah. That convective burst up here. Here, let me hop to weatherwise so I can draw for you guys. This burst right here just formed over the past 5 hours. Yeah, it is, the very outer edges of it are very definitely visible in Jamaica. Like, if this was at daytime right now in Jamaica, you could definitely see these clouds all the way out there. Like, yeah, Jamaica is about to be under the clouds of the huge convective burst currently going on. Definitely a healthy blob. Yeah. Like, dude, this is just like, dude, mandatory evacuation right now. Like, I'm swear to God. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, Ben, I had to say that, but dude, if I don't see mandatory evacuations tomorrow, I'm gonna start like freaking out. Cause like what this seems like to me is this seems like another Hurricane Maria setup. Like, yeah, Matthew, Wilma, Gilbert. These are all in the same area of the Caribbean. Like, dude, this looks like this reminds me of Maria. Like it's hitting an island country that does not have the best infrastructure. As in models are showing it as a category 5, this is at least going to be a category 4 if it makes landfall. At least. This might be a freaking 165, 175 mile an hour category 5 slamming into Jamaica. Like, this is like a life or death situation if you're in Jamaica. If you don't evacuate, you're going to be either in extreme pain or suffering or dead at that point. Like, it's just. Alright, Joel Matthews, thank you. Like, it's just get out of there, please. I'm scared for people that are in Jamaica currently still. I'm scared. Yeah, this area, this entire area of the Caribbean is very poor. Oh my god, new updates out. Alright. New updates out. 11 p.m. They kept it as category 4. Going. They don't have enough confidence. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Kept it as category 4. Going. They don't have enough confidence in category 5 yet, so they kept it as category 4. Going into. Oh my god. Look how close to Jamaica that's getting. Look at that. Like the eye wall is going to be on Jamaica right there. Look at that. That's the 11 p.m. outlook, guys. The 11 p.m. update's out. It's currently, they actually weakened it. I believe they weakened it ever so slightly. I don't know why this isn't updating. Let's see, what is it currently at? Yeah, alright, they did weaken it. Yeah, so they kept it at 45 miles an hour, and they actually decreased the pressure by 1 millibars. Now 1,001 millibars. It is weak. Technically speaking, it is weakening right now, even though it's definitely strengthening, for sure. It's definitely strengthening, but it's just weakened right now. Yeah, yeah, the northern eye wall is going to be literally coasting along Jamaica. Kingston is literally going to be getting the eye wall. Ugh, that's not good. Makes my stomach hurt thinking about that. Alright. Well then. That's great. Yeah, so they decreased the millibar, so it's now 1,001. It went up 1 technically, up 1 millibar. A little surprising, but also not surprising considering it's the National Hurricane Center. I do know that the reason they are not issuing a Category 5 contour yet, like around here, a contour around here, the reason they're not issuing that yet is because of they don't know where this could reach Category 5. Like, NHC in the last update stated that anywhere along, like, this area could have Category 5 strength. They just don't have an exact point on where that could happen, so they haven't put a Category 5 contour out yet, which is why they've kept it 145 mile an hour Category 4. Well, that's the update, guys. Jamaica, you are in very serious trouble. You guys need to be evacuating right now. Right now. Look at that cone. Alright, yeah. Jamaica, you need to evacuate. It's not the most organized, but it's getting there. Ben, it is definitely getting there. You can begin to see this upper portion starting to rotate more. You can see the southern portions beginning to rotate more. Like, it's getting there. Well, guys, that is Tropical Storm Melissa currently still. It's Tropical Storm Melissa currently set to impact Jamaica heavily. I would only expect that Jamaica would also be put under a hurricane warning soon. Like, I would only expect Jamaica to be put under a hurricane warning, like, as soon as possible. Tomorrow, I'd expect a hurricane warning. I'd also expect a mandatory evacuation. If I don't see a mandatory evacuation tomorrow, I will say that's set in stone. This is going to be a very destructive hurricane. Yeah, it's definitely organizing. Like, you can also see on Dvorak. Let me go to Dvorak real quick. You can see it's I mean, it's hard to tell on Dvorak considering that, like, doesn't have an eye developed yet, but you can see it's like it's getting there. You can see rotation beginning. Let me go over to satellite. Look at this. These two right here, you can see it's like one's going this way, one's going the other. Like, you can see it. It's all rotating. It's definitely expanding. Yeah, I would not be surprised tomorrow to wake up to like a 50-mile-an-hour, 1,000 millibar. I'll stay live for like 10 more minutes or so. But yeah, it's organizing, guys. Melissa's organizing. And Jamaica is under the risk. Jamaica, you are, oh, man, I don't want to say this. It feels so bad saying this considering we don't know yet. Jamaica, you're going to see destruction. You're going to see destruction. Very big destruction. All right, let's read what the NHC has cited. Movement north at 3 miles per hour. Maximum sustained wind is 45 mile an hour. All right, let's go to the advisory. Jamaica. Due to Melissa's slow motion, the risk of a prolonged multi-day period of potentially damaging winds, heavy rainfall resulting in life-threatening flash flooding, and numerous landslides and storm surge continues to increase for Jamaica. Preparations to protect life and property should be rushed to completion, since strong winds and flooding rains could begin in Jamaica by Saturday. Yeah, that's some very strong warning. That's some very strong wording right there. That is warning the entire public. Preparations to protect life and property should be rushed to completion. That means whatever you're planning on doing, get it done right now. Right now, get it done. Rush to get those done so you don't die. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be sleepy at school tomorrow, which is going to suck, but it was worth it. It is definitely worth it. Alright, guys. Make sure to like the stream to get it out to more people. I am going to go to bed soon. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer, though. Like, 5 more minutes. I'm going to let the stream end at 11. Be on for 5 more minutes or so. Man, crazy stream this was. It's definitely getting more organized, guys. It's getting more organized. Appreciate all you guys for watching. I really do. Tonight was a good stream. Tonight was a really good stream. Rendering in a GIF right now so I can see the progression of this once again. So you guys can see the progression of it. Yeah, Jamaica is very, very close. Let me measure actually just how close Jamaica is to this. Let me go there. Oh my god, that's closer than I thought. Guys, the the most southern part of Jamaica is the closest part to the closest Jamaica is to this line is 14 miles right here. 14 miles away from the National Hurricane center line. 14 miles. Let's look right here. Right here is probably less than 10. Yep. 5 miles. 5 miles right here. That is ridiculous. Yeah. Jamaica, you're in trouble. Jamaica's in trouble, guys. Big trouble. Yeah, very, very, very close. It's way too close for comfort, that's for sure. New tropical storm warning has been issued 2 minutes ago for north of Jamaica and just south of eastern Cuba. New tropical storm warning expires in 12 hours. New hurricane warning has been issued. Oh my. Let me hop over to this. Hurricane warning has been issued south of Jamaica now. Yeah. Hurricane warning has been issued south of Jamaica. That doesn't surprise me. Jamaica should be put under a hurricane warning soon. The coming days. By the coming days, I mean more like hopefully like tomorrow or Saturday they are under a hurricane warning. By then, hopefully by then. Yeah, that cone is so close to Jamaica. It's terrifyingly close. Alright, guys. I'm gonna end stream. I am very tired. I got school tomorrow, which is gonna suck, but tonight was a really good stream. Tonight was an amazing stream. I enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for joining in. I'm gonna make a GIF right here for the last 4 minutes. I'm gonna end stream at 11. And I really, really appreciate you guys for sure. Really appreciate you guys. Melissa seems to be getting worse and worse with every single update. But thank you all so much. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. 1 second. Yeah, I agree, Pete. Yeah, the National Hurricane Center needs to issue these like for areas anywhere in the Atlantic, just due to the fact that it's always good. It's always good to be safe than sorry. That's for sure. But good night, Pete. Thank you for chatting all stream. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it, man. Hope you learned something today about what's going on with Melissa, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.